Hi all. Thought it was time for an update on my Lowell, New Hampshire line here. I did manage to get a little bit of work done over the last couple of weeks, and I just came back from the Amherst Railway Show, and so that really inspired me to finish up some projects I had been working on. So right here, we're looking at the South Lowell loop, which you all have seen. I haven't done too much more work on that, some wiring underneath. But as you can see over here, I've actually got some work done on Middlesex Yard. And so I have the fascia mapped out for my switch work. I haven't put my toggle switches in LEDs yet, but I haven't glued down the track, but I've got everything laid out. I know what'll fit. I have my backdrop just temporarily put in place in back, but we'll be updating that. But the newest addition here would be the Walthers turntable, which I put in shortly after Christmas. This is the 90-foot turntable. If I put a bigger one in, it would have really cut into the tracks. So I stuck with this. This was really easy to put in, much easier than the directions suggested. I've got this little controller right here that's just temporarily mounted. I hit the button, and once this is all indexed, that will turn around, line up with my track, and help me get my engines into the engine house. It's a nice piece. It fits nicely. It seems to work smoothly, so I'm happy with that. I'll be able to fit my 5-stall Walthers roundhouse in here, and my main line will run behind it, and then the entrance to the yard runs in front there. So I'm pretty happy with how that all has come out. You can see my RDC box in the background. I did pick up a new Bud RDC for Rapido when I was at the show from my friends at Shepard Hobbies, Half Price Hobbies. They did a nice job. And I mentioned I got inspired to get some other work done, and so you can hear a GP7 rumbling around over here. And I decided I'm going to focus my efforts on continuing the main line. And so if I can finish the main line up on this side, I'll be able to run complete trains. Now this is just some temporary track, but it'll actually be the other half of the dog bone will be mapped out on this side. And so it'll be elevated where the engine is sitting right now, where the GP7 is sitting up front there. That is at zero elevation. And then as we walk up here, it'll start to rise. There'll be up to 2-inch rise by the wall point. And then it'll swing back up along that wall where the open grid is and connect to the main line up there where you see the Pan Am 609 and the Sullivan strap cars. But I can actually run some trains here, so I set up my GP7 and we'll send that out. I have 8 of the Broadway Limited B&M coal hoppers on there. Makes the grade without any problem at all. And we'll send him underneath the layout. He's heading south out of Lowell right now. And while we're waiting for the GP7 to come through, I want to show a couple other things I picked up. I picked up the Digitrax Evolution system. This is the DCS 210, and it comes with a new controller, which looks a lot like the old controller. This is the DT500, but it works just great. This will do 5 or 8 amps of power, which will be plenty of power for my layout here. And then I also installed the PCX or PXS power grids here. So there are 6 circuits set up here on the layout, and that should be plenty for what I'm doing right now. So I just thought I'd give you an update on that. Here comes our coal load, climbing up the 2.25% grade without a problem. I've got my fascia just sitting in the background for now. Eventually you can see I've got that all set up with supports for my backdrops. I'll paint those up and get those in place. He's approaching the Chelmsford Drive right here, which still has some work to go there, but everything seems to be working. Got a bit of wiring done, number of tortoise switch machines installed down below. Start to throttle them down there. This is a pretty common sight actually along the Merrimack River. These coal loads are coming up and down the river pretty regularly this time of year, going up to Bow, New Hampshire. And we'll bring him down and have him stop right there behind the engine house. So folks, that's my update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to post them in the response column. Thanks for watching.